Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jeff Hainsworth, your data and analytics guy here at Insight Software. Ever feel like your BI stack is like pedaling a bicycle through a swamp? You push hard, but you barely move. Queries lag, pipelines break, and analysts waste time fixing problems instead of delivering new insights. Here's why today I want to show you how Simba and Trino with Apache can solve these problems and get your data flowing smoothly again. Let's get into it. So let's be blunt. Companies spend over $60 billion a year on BI software, but without reliable access to the full data landscape, most of that money is wasted. Just look at these numbers on the screen. The US alone accounts for over $22 billion in spending. China, Japan, UK, we're all taking massive investments across the globe. And to the right, you can see top BI performers, organizations that they're betting on: Power BI, Tableau, Qlik, and others. But here's the problem. All of these investments, all of these tools, yet all these companies still struggle with data silos and connectivity issues. The underlying connectivity challenge is universal. So what exactly are Trino and Iceberg, and why should you care? Well, if you're unfamiliar with Trino, it's a fast, federated, basically SQL for scattered data. It queries across multiple sources without moving or duplicating your data, and it's free. Iceberg brings sanity to your data lake. Things like schema evolution, ACID translation, time travel. Look them up if they're new to you. It organizes data, takes something your BI tools, basically gives your BI tools something they can actually understand. Our webinar, Winter is Coming, dives deep into why these technologies are game changers. This image is from the session, and I feel like it really explains the 1,000-foot view. Trino's federated querying means that you can query data across different databases and storage systems instantly. Now think of Iceberg as the ultimate librarian for your data lake. It tracks everything, manages changes seamlessly. Now, if data arrives late or the schema changes, Iceberg handles it. Queries stay fast and accurate every time. Now, you can see on the screen, we're running a query that leverages Iceberg's metadata to display table partitions. Notice how Iceberg automatically manages partitions at a logical level. No need for manual definition. It's showing us detail like partition keys, record counts, file counts, total size. All of this optimized and stored efficiently for querying. Traditional data lakes were built for storage, not transactions, which meant that they lack reliability and consistency. Iceberg solves this with ACID transactions: autonomy, consistency, isolation, and durability. Bit of a mouthful. You'll notice we're querying a specific partition. In this case, the sales partition. And this is where Iceberg's metadata shines, eliminating unnecessary files, reducing query latency. And here's another powerful feature: schema evolution. Now let's say you need to add a new column to your table. And as you can see, we're adding a bonus column now by appending the new column definition to the metadata. Its existing files remain untouched, and older files will simply return null for the new column. This ensures backwards compatibility without rewriting data. Now let's verify the new column. You'll see on the screen that the table schema has been dynamically updated, and any query against that table now respects the new schema. Iceberg supports time travel. On the screen, we're listing all the snapshots of each table. Each snapshot is like a bookmark in time, showing when changes were made and what they were. So let's query a previous snapshot to see the table as it existed at that point. Notice how Iceberg reconstructs the table without scanning files added afterwards for the snapshot. This makes time travel precise and efficient. And if you ever need to roll back to your previous state, Iceberg makes it easy. As you can see, we're reverting the table to a specific snapshot. Iceberg updates the metadata to the point of the snapshot, making it current in its state. And it doesn't delete the files, so it ensures that future queries are consistent with the rolled back version. With Simba's Trino driver, you can query Iceberg tables directly from your data integration tools, unlocking real-time insights across federated environments. This combination of Trino and Iceberg is a powerhouse for modern data management. So to make this concrete, here's how it's being put into work across industries. Take Netflix. They collect billions of rows of data every day and tracking what users watch and when. Iceberg ensures this vast data pool remains consistent and queryable, even under the load of millions of concurrent users. Their recommendation engine is accurate without risking partial updates if a system hiccup occurs. In banking, where accuracy is absolutely non-negotiable, every transaction from money transfer to credit card payments must be recorded flawlessly. Iceberg's ACID transactions and time travel ensure banks can maintain immutable, verifiable history of their data. If auditors need to examine the database state as of a specific date, Iceberg snapshots make that possible in seconds. And in retail, companies with vast amounts of data across sales, inventory, and customer interactions. Iceberg's partitioning, when a realtor wants to know which electronics sold best in London last Black Friday. Do they have Black Friday? This query hits only the relevant partitions, delivering results in seconds, meaning Trino provides lightning fast analytics to optimize inventory, pricing, and strategy across and on the fly. Trino brings Iceberg's power and structure. Simba makes it usable in your BI and analytics stack. So if you want reliable analytics without swampy workarounds, this combination gives you the foundation you need to make data more accessible and more manageable and more valuable. Remember, your data's talking. Are you listening?